Yo, welcome back to part two slash the final video of doing the Cuda's front end swap. So, well, if you're new, if you skip part one, 73 Cuda, putting a 71 front end on it. Already did all that in the first video, but I needed bumper brackets, headlight, bezels, headlight trim rings, headlights, harness. I have everything by Tuesday. Today's Sunday. I'll have everything by Tuesday, except for the headlight harness. But I rarely drive at night, so I don't need that anytime soon. But let me show you kind of where I'm starting at. I started on the passenger side fender. So I just got these softer wool pads. They got that little bit of soap on them. And I'm cleaning the fender off right here. I took 200 grit to it with my hand because it had leftover tape residue that burnt into the fender, that cooked into it. So I bought those fenders in Houston, and they were in the guy's backyard, and they had been sitting in his backyard for months on months on months. And that's one of the reasons why I got them so cheap. But they're already kind of faded and everything, which is what I prefer, because obviously I don't want shiny here and then faded flat all back there. It would just look funky. It already looks funky, but I want it to match as best as possible, I guess you could say. So all I'm doing is taking this and I'm cleaning it, and I'm going to clear all this hood and everything. The hood is the absolute, and it since the beginning, since I got this car, has been my absolute favorite part of this car. This hood was originally black, so this is what it was. Like this, the black, this was a factory black car. So yeah, the hood was obviously black at one point, but look how it perfectly, like the edge of the hood is still all black up to here, and then it blends with the fenders, which not at the moment because I'm cleaning on them and they're dry. But I did some research. I'm not a paint and body guy. This will be the first time I've ever cleared something. Whoa. I originally got this at the store, and notice it's 1K clear. Well, I got on the intercontinental websites, and they were talking about 2K, because obviously 2K is better than 1K. You get more. This will protect it a lot more. My main thing is protecting it from UV rays the most. Everything else I don't care too much about, like scratches and all that. But UV is the biggest thing, since I'm here in Texas, and it's the sun is destroying everything all day, every day. So this will be my first time using this. It's a two-step. It's like you pop it off up here. Oh, you take this and you press that in down there, and it mixes the good stuff inside and lay it down. But originally I was like, okay, I'll just do the fenders, and I was like, there's kind of no point. I might as well just do everything, because while I have the grill and the bumper off, this is the easiest time to clear it all, because you would either A, have to take all that stuff off, or B, mask it off, and both those take time. So I was like, okay, well, while I don't have all this put in, this is the perfect time to just, all I gotta do is spray. I have no care if it gets anything down there. I'm not gonna be spraying it directly, so it's not gonna hurt anything. I'm not gonna mask off anything, because to be honest with you, I mean, what's it gonna hurt if I get clear coat on the door? Nothing. Actually, it'll just help it. So luckily this is a ratty car, so I don't have to be all precise about it, and these fenders aren't perfect. So there's no need to try and do this as if this was like a $80,000 car. We're just gonna do it right here in the driveway. We're gonna hit it. So I read, hit it far away with one go of the can, and then let that dry, which is like 45 minutes to an hour, I believe, which will probably be a little bit less since I'm gonna have it cooking here in the sun, and then come back and shoot it closer to get a real nice coat on it. But for now, at the moment, I'm just going to continue cleaning. I don't know if I'm gonna hit this with some black or not. I'll probably leave it. It doesn't look bad. Maybe, I don't know. I could hit it with just this random This is actually what I painted the grill with. Was just this wheel paint that I had up here rather than going and buying something else. I mean, I could hit it with that, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Or I could just hit it with this. Or just hit it with something black. I don't know. We'll see. I might just leave it alone. I don't really care too much. It's not gonna matter. But all right, let me get to cleaning some more. Okay, so I thought I was recording, and of course, per usual, I wasn't. It's dry now. I don't really see much need to try and, clean it up perfectly. Meaning like, all this. Well, that's kind of stuck on there anyways. No, I need to clean some of that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go around and make sure I don't have any of, I think that's soap that dried up from that when I was cleaning it with, so let me go over this real quick. All right, so I'm gonna let that first coat dry. By no means was it put on perfectly. Also, I'm outside, but it's not super windy, but I wanted to do it outside because obviously all the spray stuff, I don't want to fill up the garage. I had the big fan on too, so I was getting some airflow. That's why I was spraying pretty close instead of far away. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Good enough for me. These fenders, once again, they were not good when I got them, just so y'all remember. So this was all messed up, and then it's not good. That the crease right there needs to like pushed in and then really adjusted. But this being as bent as it was before I took the diversity hire to it, that really ruined any chance of that getting lined up good. This side's great. This side, I mean, since I pulled that crease out, it's way better. This fender is way better. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of preserve all the whole point of this was just to preserve the new stuff. Obviously, if you want to restore the car and rebuild the car, you would get new fenders anyways. I would honestly try to find factory ones because aftermarket stuff just does not fit the same as original. And then we got this, and this piece was brand new. That piece brand new. That piece brand new. Headlight bucket's brand new. And the only thing that wasn't brand new is the hood and the fenders. But this side's good. But yeah, let that dry for a little bit. Even though it's probably already dry. It's like 87 here, and the sun's nice and bright. That was a big reason why I put it right here, so that it would dry quickly. Best thing you want to do is do that, put it back inside, close the garage, and let it bake. But it ain't that serious. So I'll lay on another coat after this, and then I'll be back Tuesday whenever I have. Monday I get the bumper brackets. Tuesday I get all I need left is the trim rings for the headlights. So the trim rings hold the headlight into the headlight bucket like that, and they screw in to those 3 spots where those screws are, and that's what holds the headlight in. That's all I'm waiting for. This is the old ones. I thought it was all the same. Of course it's not, because 4 front end headlights, they use 5 3/4 inch, and 72, the single headlights, 72 to 70 or 70, I don't know, I'm just gonna say 72 to 74. They're the 7-inch round headlights, so had to get all that. But yeah, she's looking good so far. Okay, so it has been quite a few days. I did a couple days ago, I got these headlight buckets in, all around. I learned that these springs go in with a screw in the middle of them. I thought they somehow twisted into this little hole and then there, but I was completely wrong. So I learned that. But yeah, so I've been waiting a couple more days after those headlight buckets for the trim rings to go around the headlights, and that's what holds it in place in the headlight bucket. So now I got those. I got the correct headlights and trim rings. So technically, oh, I got the bumper too, and I got the bumper brackets. I've had these for a little bit. I painted the bumper. Gotta be very, very, very careful with this $750 piece of plastic. It's ridiculous. I painted the bumper black, one, because I wanted to, and two, because this bumper is, I mean, it was daily driver quality. It was scratched, nicked, bent in some spots. I got it used off of eBay, of course. It was like $140 just for that. So new ones go for like $3 something, I believe, $3 or $4 something. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check, but I know it's up there. So I was unsure if I was going to paint the bumper, and then I was like, you know what, might as well. But I am waiting on more bottles of the clear coat I used to clear the front end, which the clear coat is obviously doing what it's supposed to. And I decided I'm going to clear coat this the same. I'm going to clear coat this the same, and I'm going to clear coat the rest of the car. I love the way it gave this a darker, it's kind of like a dark tint film. This was much lighter before I used that matte clear on it, and I decided, well, might as well do the whole car because this is all matte and nice, and then you have like kind of shiny, and then you have rusty-ish flat, and I was like, might as well just do the whole car and make it all match the same matte color, because what's it gonna hurt? If anything, it's actually gonna make it better. So decided to do that, but I'm waiting on cans. Today's Thursday. I'm waiting for the cans to arrive Saturday, but I won't be home Saturday, so I might be able to do it Sunday. If not, definitely Monday. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the headlight. Actually, what I'm probably gonna do is throw the headlight trim. Oh, I ordered the headlight harness. I went ahead and bit the bullet. $247 later, I ordered the front headlight harness. So technically what I could do right now is I could put the whole front end together. I could do bumper, grille, headlights, and then I can paint the bumper a little more. I got to paint a little bit more, but then I can just mask off the headlights when I go to hit it with a clear and just clear it all while it's on. Like I said earlier in the video, obviously we are not going for perfect. I do not want perfect. I want it to have a rusty, crusty, beat up-ish look. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this, because I'm definitely, my luck, I haven't even looked, but my luck, those are probably $3,000 a piece for those side marker lenses. But all right, let's throw all this on, and let's basically just put the front end back together, and that won't be the finished part of the video. We're going to clear it, and then that will be the finish. I'm also thinking about getting some dog dish hubcaps, the vented ones, but we'll see, because of course those are expensive. What isn't expensive? It's ridiculous. Just stay away from Opar. That's my strong suggestion. Jeff, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Jeff, that dude does absolutely nothing around here. I'm about to erase that teardrop tattoo. Okay, so obviously I'm lacking room around here. It is raining still, and it's going to rain the rest of the night. I got the front on. Don't talk mess about my horrible paint job. I don't care. The whatchamacallit, the clear, all that will go away anyways. The runniness, it'll hide all that. But now I'm going to do the rear bumper because there's no way I was going to go out and hit the streets with a black front bumper and a chrome rear bumper. I'll hit the streets with this, but two different color bumpers, not a chance. So I got it all taped off underneath too, so that I don't paint anything black that I don't want to paint black. I definitely don't want to paint this black. I don't want any black getting on this because I love the rusted brownish that it is. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the bumper guards. So this was a 73, 74 bumper, and they have this. So this that you see right here, that was for one of the full bumperettes that covers the whole bumper right here. And it's got a black rubber piece that sticks out about this far. The 70 to 72, they had these. Well, I didn't know you couldn't put these on a 73 bumper. So I had to drill holes and stuff into the bumper, and this bumper is no bueno anyways. So that definitely didn't hurt it to put these on. So painting this and, you know, doing whatever to this bumper is not going to make it worse than it already is. So I'm going to paint this real quick, and I'll bring you guys back. Had this car for 4 years. I've never changed that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. All right, let me paint it, and then we'll just see how it looks. I mean, I kind of think it could look worse, but hopefully the black makes it look better. So won't really know until we throw the whole clear coat all over the car, front to back, and then see what it looks like when that's all nice and dry. But paint this real quick, bring it back, see what it looks like. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I did a flat black. Actually, I started spraying, and that single piece of tape I had definitely wasn't enough, so I came back and I added like 3 more because I legitimately would have been upset if I got black spray paint all over this tail panel. Nice and flat. I need to hit it some more. Yeah, I gotta give it one more good pass, and that'll be done. This I'm using, this was just something cheap I found at O'Reilly's. It's just good on, that's really all I look for, if it works on metal. And this is a paint and a primer, which I really don't care. So I'm gonna hit this again. I would set you up and let you watch me paint in my completely enclosed garage so I can huff all this paint, but unfortunately I'm in very tight space. So good thing I'm skinny. Paint this, let it dry over. I'm gonna hit it one more time, let it dry overnight, and then I'll come back in the morning when I pull it outside, pull the tape off, and really see what it looks like. All right, so I'm back. I got to put these bezels in. You need like these screw lock nuts, whatever they're called. What are they called? Thread cutting nuts, sure. And then I got screws. I just got random sizes. I need long ones like this to go through that hole, but then through the hole in the grill to attach this on the other side and keep it in place. So after doing this one, I've learned that I think you're supposed to put these in before you put the grill in, because it is an absolute fight to get these screws in back there. See how you can barely see that one right there? If we can, that one right there. Come on, there we go. So I am not taking this grill back out because I have to loosen the bumper, pull that down, pull the grill back out, pull these. Well, I wouldn't have to pull these off, but I'm just gonna do it the hard way, I guess, because at least at the end, I'll have less work to do putting this all back together. I'm tired of taking this off, putting it back on. This is also what I mean by there's no point trying to keep this grill perfect without scratches and scuffs because none of this stuff lines up correctly. You can kind of see that gap there. I mean, so we got that. So even though that's most likely what it looked like from the factory anyways, it wasn't, cars weren't built perfectly from the factory. You might have had Letitia, and it was about 4:48 p.m. She gets off at 5. It's a Friday. She's about to go drink with her pals, and she just slapped these bad boys on there. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to be Letitia. So I'm going to set y'all up, take about 3 hours getting these put on, and then that will be it, aside from waiting on the clear coat to clear coat the rest of the car. Oh, and I'll might paint the trim black. I don't know. I just want to get these on, and then I'll go from there. So technically, the 71 Cuda front end is complete. Oof, hard to beat a 71 Cuda front end. Easily top 3 front ends of muscle cars ever produced. Then we got the black rear bumper. Still not sure how I feel about this. So, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm also still considering getting some dog dish hubcaps, but I don't know. The gills, I'm going to wait on these. I looked up the inserts last night. It's like $260 for a pair of new ones, but I want to try and find some old original style ones so they'll be a little scuffed up and, you know, worn down. I don't want to really do brand new, and I also don't know if I would keep them that chrome like I did the bezels. I'd probably paint them black, so I'm not sure. But I just found out not too long ago that the paint isn't going to get here until next week now. There was some delay or something. I've already been waiting on it for like 5 days. So this is it. I'll post pictures and everything on YouTube post or whatever they're called, the community post, when after I clear coat it and everything and really finish it off. But that's it. Front end is done. Hope it looks as good to you as it does to me. I mean, anything looks better than the wrecked front end that was there. So I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all next video, which will probably be Torino. So see y'all then.